Hello, I'm Stacy from Stacy's Bookcase. Welcome to my channel where I like to talk about books. And today what I'm going to do is wrap up February and then talk about what I'm going to be reading in March. So, first of all, February went pretty good, I'd say. I read Gardens of the Moon by Steven Erickson, and it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I have posted a review for it, so that should be available if you want to check that out. I do plan on continuing the series. I'm just not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. I don't know if I want to rent it from their library or get the ebook. I don't generally like reading ebooks, but my library only has the short paperback copies, and those tend to hurt my hands after a while. So, we'll see. And then I also read volumes 4, 5, and 6 of Witch Hat Atelier, and it's still wonderful. It was still a really fun read. I like the characters in it and the magic and hope and everything. There's still quite a mystery though, and I think the only other volume out right now is 7, which just came out. So I think that I'm going to be waiting a bit for some new volumes to come out before I continue, unfortunately. And then I also read a comic book, finally. I've been wanting to read some comic books, but since the library is closed to people going inside, that's where I usually pick up some random comic books, and I haven't been able to do that. I finally opened one up, and that was East of West, and it was interesting. The world is an alternate reality where some historical event went down differently, and now America is divided up into different parts, like 4 or 5 parts. I wouldn't mind reading more, but it's not something that I'm going to seek out. I think that if it comes across my path, I'll pick it up, but otherwise it was enjoyable read, but beyond that, it wasn't like I need to know what's going to happen next. And then I am recording this a week before the end of February, so I'm currently reading Sister Outsider, and I fully intend on finishing that before the month ends. I'm almost done with it, so I'll probably finish it today or tomorrow. I also have been really enjoying that book a lot. I really like what Audre Lorde has to say, and I'm thinking about picking up one of her other books. Zami, one of the independent bookstores that I like to shop at, has a few copies of that, and I might pick it up, but I'm also trying not to buy books, so we'll see which desire wins out more. And then I've also started Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. I don't think I'm going to finish that before the end of the month. It is possible. It's good, but it's not something that I'm probably going to read really quickly. I think I'm going to take my time with it. I really like Toni Morrison's writing and the atmosphere and emotions that it evokes, and it's not something that I like to rush through. So that's how February has gone. If you don't already know, I have started a new series of videos in which I battle my greatest enemy, myself. Basically, the series is entitled Slay the Dragon Queen, and it's a dice rolling game where I have to roll, and depending on how those rolls go, there are certain books that I have to read within the next month, or I have to get rid of those books. That month is going to go from middle of the month to the middle of the month, so hopefully it doesn't totally take over my TBR and I have some flexibility there. Not quite this month, because this first roll did not go well for me and I lost 5 rolls. So there are 5 books that I need to either get rid of or read. I've already given up on 2 from the very beginning, so there are 3 that I would like to try and read. All of my rolls were bad. let's just get right into my March TBR, starting with those books. The first one is Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison, which I've already started. I'm not worried about being able to finish this book. I'm pretty confident that I will. I mean, it's the beginning of this challenge. I'm not going to rush through it because I need to finish it. I'm going to read some other things at the same time, so hopefully that will all even out. The second book is The Aeronauts Windlass by Jim Butcher, and that one I've already read the prologue, and then I'm going to continue reading the book after I finish Sister Outsider, so that'll probably be in the next couple of days. I will start that. Since that book is over 500 pages, I'm giving myself an extra 2 weeks to finish it. Not that I don't think I could actually finish this book in a month, but I'm trying to take into account the fact that I want to read other things, because if I don't, then there's no way I'm going to accomplish this challenge. And then the third book is Running with Scissors by Augustin Burroughs, I'm pretty sure, and that one I plan on reading after I finish Song of Solomon. I am not sure how that one is going to go. It's not what I typically pick up. I vaguely recall liking the movie, but I don't remember anything about it. So that one's probably going to go one of two ways. I'll probably really like it and end up rushing to finish it, or I'll feel meh about it. I'll be not quite as interested and end up not finishing it and having to get rid of it. So we'll see what happens. So that is quite a bit, although I'm kind of getting a head start on some things before March begins. I might have some room in the second half, and there are other things that I really want to read. So one of those things is Dead House Gates. Obviously, I really want to read that. That's probably going to be the biggest barrier to me completing all these other books. If I start Dead House Gates, that might pose a problem for me finishing everything else. And then I also really want to read Sandman. I have a big omnibus. I'm not sure if it has all of the volumes. I haven't checked, but I've read volume 1 so far, and I want to continue with the rest of the series. And I really want more comic books in my life. I really want to add something else, but at the same time, I don't want to jinx myself. So I'm just gonna kind of let myself pick something spontaneously later, I think, once I feel less pressure after I finished a couple things that I need to finish. So we'll see how this month goes. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you got this far, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.